Hi everyone, welcome back to the Torok channel. So for those among you who have been following the channel for a while, you know and you have seen me reviewing and demoing a lot of Harley Benton guitars, but there's one model of Harley Benton that I have never touched so far. It's the Harley Benton Fusion series. So inside this box is the Fusion 3. When the Fusion 1 was released, I was not really inspired by it. When the Fusion 2 was released, there were so many models that I didn't know which one I should choose. And finally, with this Fusion 3 I'm going to unbox, I have finally found a guitar that looks like what I want, that has the spec sheets that I want. So here we go for the unboxing, and I will explain you this afterwards. Let's go! Alright, that's what I wanted. Nice red finish. You can see the stripes are very nice too. Floyd rose. The arm of the Floyd rose is inside the box, so it. Floyd rose 1000, so the ones that are made in Korea. And those Roswell HEF Alnico. I find them very good for some rock tones, so I thought, okay, let's go back to it and let's go with this model of Harley Benton Fusion 3. The finish looks pretty nice. The back is simply black, but okay, not a problem for me. You've got this Floyd rose. Okay, so first things first. When you have a guitar with a Floyd rose, the Floyd rose must always be absolutely parallel to the body of the guitar. And if you can see it, that's not what we have here. The Floyd rose is not parallel, so I will have to set it correctly up. No problem, I've had my full guitar with Floyd rose back in 1998, so I know how these things are working. And it's the first time I'm going to use a Harley Benton with a Floyd rose. Apart from that, well, the guitar looks okay. Absolutely not in tune. So that's the thing. If you want to go with a guitar with a Floyd rose and it's the first time you're doing it, you're going to spend much more time setting it in tune. And if the Floyd rose is not good, you will have to play with those things, the fine tuners, that will spare you from unlocking the nut and setting the guitar in tune as a guitar with a hardtail. But okay, I'm used to doing it, so I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I wonder how this thing is gonna work. I wonder how good the Floyd rose is gonna be. So, I mean, let's waste no further and let's discover the sound of this guitar through the demo in the mix. Okay, so what you've just heard is this Harley Benton Fusion 3 or 3 or 3. Okay, I'll let you choose your finger position. Don't worry, nobody's gonna shoot you dead if you choose the wrong one. We're not in a Quentin Tarantino movie. Okay, and before I review this guitar for you, I would just like to ask you subscribe to this channel if it's not already done. Leave thumbs up under this video and under all my other videos, if you like them, of course. Leave comments if you have something to say, question to ask or anything. And of course, share my videos with your friends on social networks and so on, so more people come to visit the channel and potentially more people come to subscribe to this channel. And one last thing, if you order anything from my partner Toman, this guitar, another guitar, bass, piano, saxophone, whatever you may buy, please use my partner link. That's gonna be in the description down below. That's gonna help me make more content, more demos and more reviews. And for you, of course, it's gonna be the exact same thing as any order you would pass in Toman. Just one thing about my link, when you click it, you're on the French page of Toman, so you just have to choose your language top right, and there you are. So, Harley Benton Fusion 3 is probably the widest range of guitar among all the Harley Benton guitars. You have the choice between those pickups or some other Roswell, the HEF pickups with a more, I would say, vintage sound. You can have an HH configuration or an HSH configuration. You can have either 24 frets like on this one or 22 frets. You can also have a Telecaster shape if you do prefer. You have the choice between the Floyd Rose, always the 1000 series, or a Wilkinson tremolo, 2-point tremolo. Well, of course, afterwards you have to choose the color you prefer. I think it's the reason why it took me such a long time to decide myself into going for Harley Benton Fusion, because I didn't know which one I would choose. There was one main point in my head that was sure. I wanted 24 frets. Alright, so this guitar, I will start with the headstock as usual. As you can see, it is, for once, a matching headstock. It's a feature that I really do appreciate on such an affordable guitar. Keep in mind, 348 euros. I mean, it looks better when the headstock matches the rest of the body, and that's not something you find very often on some such affordable guitars. Okay, groove tuners, locking nut, of course, with this string T, and this is, as you can see, a real Floyd Rose. It is not a Floyd Rose special, it's a series 1000, so pretty much the same thing as the original, but not made in Germany, made in South Korea. So very good quality Floyd Rose, even though it's not the best. As you have seen when I have unboxed the guitar, it was out of tune and this bridge was not parallel to the body. Eventually it was something easily solved because when I have set this guitar in tune, automatically the bridge took its rightful position. It's just something I'm thinking about people who are not used to Floyd Rose guitars, for whom such a guitar would be the first with a Floyd Rose. Well, when you receive the guitar and it's not in tune and the Floyd Rose is not in good position, first thing first, set the guitar in tune and see how things are going. If you're interested, I can make you video showing you how I set my Floyd Rose in tune, what happens if you change the string gauge, if you change the branch string, if you change the string material, if you just want to change the tuning of your Floyd, and basically how to set it up the best way with losing no time and not taking any risk to damage the Floyd. If you're interested, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm pretty sure there are already hundreds of videos like this, but if you want me to make one, I can do it. Alright, back to this guitar. So, the neck profile, it's a C, classic C. I would not call it modern, because that's not what it is for me. It's a classic C, 21 millimeters on the nut, 23 at the 12th fret. Pretty comfortable, pretty versatile. What I love is the smoothness of this neck, because it's satin finish. Okay, The access to the 24th fret, as you can see, pretty easy. No problem even if you try to go to the low E. Okay. 2 Roswell HEF Alnico pickups that can be splitted. We'll talk about them when I play the guitar alone. The Floyd Rose, so it works pretty nicely. I have made a complete demo of the Floyd to show you if the guitar stays in tune when you go for dive bumps and this kind of things. The color is really pretty nice. The top of this guitar really looks super cool. That's the reason why I have chosen this one, because I really thought, well, I guess it's one of the coolest looking Fusion 3 guitars. As far as the playability goes, and talking about neck shapes, you've got to know, if you're not used to Harley Benton guitars, that all the Harley Bentons don't have the same neck shape. This one is a C, it's the same kind of shape that you would find on the Harley Benton Amrock, for instance. If you go for the SC550, SC550 Plus, or SC552, you're gonna have a different shape. You're gonna have a tiny bit thinner shape with 20 to 22 millimeters, and you're gonna have some things that's closer to a D, but you will not have a satin finish because these are not bolt-on necks. So, which one do I prefer? As far as the shape goes and as far as the slimness go, I do prefer the shape of the SC550, but if it was satin finish, it would be even better, because as far as this is concerned, well, this one is really fluid move and really interesting. You can play it in any circumstances, so very nice, very nice. All in all, I have noticed nothing bad from the part of this guitar. The pots are okay. You gotta be careful with the tone pot; it's a bit loose, but the bridge pot, the volume pot, sorry, is very good. Yeah, for 348 euros, once again, it's a stunning, good guitar. Okay, I think I've said it all. As far as the playability and the guitar goes, let's go listen to the guitar played alone, and then I'll come back to talk to you about the pickups. Okay, so what about those Roswell HEF pickups? Well, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, but these are my thoughts. I would give them a meh, you know, not bad, not so good. I had good memories from those pickups when I have played the CSC24 for some kind of rock sound. So not sounding bad. With the Floyd Rose, they've got a bit of tension because that's one of the advantages of a Floyd Rose. It makes the tension equal among all the strings that you have. If you've got 7, 8, it's going to be the same. But I found that the note definition could be better. There's something in the mids that I was not completely fan of. I couldn't tell exactly what it is, but maybe too much high mids and not enough low mids, something like that. Not bad at all, but to be completely honest with you, before working on this guitar, I have demoed and reviewed the LTD Viper 256 that also comes with stock pickups that are not Seymour Duncan or EMG or Fishman Influence. They're just ESP pickups, so home brand. And I found that they sounded really very interesting as far as playing metal goes. These ones for metal, well, as you have heard, you can play metal with these pickups, but these are not the one I would choose. If I was keeping this guitar, which I'm not gonna do, I would change the pickups. Now, why I'm not keeping this guitar? Because I already have 2 guitars with a Floyd Rose. I intend buying a 3rd one with a Sustainiac. Okay, so I think I've got what it takes, and I don't need this one. If I didn't have a guitar with a Floyd Rose so far, I think I would keep it and change the pickups for, I guess, some Seymour Duncan. Don't know which one, but okay. All in all, so this guitar, is it a good deal? Yes, it truly is. 348 euros only with a Floyd Rose Series 1000, gravet tuners, a good nice neck, a good nice intonation, a guitar that basically stays in tune if you don't abuse the Floyd Rose, and that's maybe something. I mean, I haven't yet played a guitar with a Floyd Rose that really completely, totally stays in tune, whatever you do with the Floyd. I've only had guitars with either Floyd Rose 1000 or Floyd Rose Special. Maybe if you have an original Floyd Rose, the 1500 series, maybe you don't encounter that kind of problem, but that's the reason why I don't abuse dive bombs and this kind of things, because I know that after playing it, the guitar is no more in tune, not completely in tune, and well, that's not my playing style anyway. I'm not Joe Satriani, I'm not Kerry King either, so the way I've been using the Floyd Rose during the demo is the way I use it when I play for myself, you know. But okay, back to this guitar. You can always change the Floyd if you want to install a Floyd Rose 1500 series. You can, but this is a really interesting basis. The finish is nice. The guitar plays pretty well. Okay, 348 euros for this. Of course, it's something you will not find in any other brand. So great. So, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you for the next video.